Okay, so do we have any answers for how many tiles there would be in the 57th figure? Raise your hand if you have an answer. Ooh. Kiari. It's not Kiari. Are you sure it's not Kiari? It's not Kaisha. Starts with a K. What is it? Kiani. Okay, yes, Kiani, what'd you get?
I might be wrong.
Okay. I love your confidence there.
Right. 3,360.
3,365. Oh, could be. Maybe. Anybody else? Agree or disagree? We got one that agrees. Okay. Anybody else get an answer? You agree too? It's looking pretty good. Can you explain how you got that answer? Because that is part of the thing too. Because if we just say, how many tiles, I'm going to be looking for some math. I'm going to be looking for a brief explanation. Just do your best.
For figure 1, so line it up with 1. I took off the single tile in the corner, and only just looked at like the rows of tiles.
The rows of tiles, okay. On the side or on the bottom, or it doesn't matter?
So starting from the top, that row.
Okay.
So that's one row.
Uh-huh.
And then going up numbers, it's like 2 rows, then plus one more row. So then at 57, it'll be 57 rows, plus one more row, and then they're all.
Okay.
Am I explaining this right?
I understand what you're saying because I know where we're going. I'm not sure they do. Do you follow that at all? A little bit? So you always do want to look at the figure number, okay? The figure number, that is the only number when we say look at the 57th number, you have to rely on that number. And so we want to relate what we see here in the picture to that figure number. So when you first look at that image or picture in figure 1, what do you see? What shape do you see in general first? You see a square. And you see what? One more in the corner, right? So for each one, it is a square plus 1. Now, what is the size of that square for figure 1? It is a 2 by 2. And 2 is one more than the figure number 1, right? So figure number 2, there is a 3 by 3 square plus 1. For figure 3, it's a 4 by 4 square plus the extra 1 that is up here each time. So then for figure 57, I would need to increase that to be a 58 by 58 tiled square plus the 1 that's going to be in that upper left-hand corner. When you take 58 times 58, you get 3,364. Add the 1 extra, and that gives you 3,365. And I think that's essentially what you were saying.
Right.
Yes, of course. Do people see that now? So you need to look at it and say, what do I see? What shape? Is there a difference? What is the same? The same, it was always a square. It was always increasing by one more than the figure number plus the one in the corner. Okay? Now, given that, I am going to be grading some of these short answers with a rubric. It says, on all tests in this course, we will be using a rubric on some of the short answer questions. This is because on the final, which if you stay through Prime 2 in the spring, every short answer question is graded on the rubric. And there will be 10 short answer questions plus some other multiple choice stuff. So we're going to have you use the rubric to see what it's like. That means you need to have an answer key to look at. Here's the problem. See what you can come up. We've done problems like this before. Okay, so I already had you do this problem. This is the rubric. Now, I'm not going to take time. There's another day we'll do this. But this is the rubric that I will use. Concept. Can I tell from what you have written that you have some sort of an understanding? Okay? So you either get a 2, a 1, or a 0. Can I sense that you understand what's going on in this problem? All right. Then for mechanics, this is the actual mathematics. Did you multiply your numbers correctly? Did you add that 1? Okay. And again, you get a 2, a 1, or a 0. So, looking at the concept, the understanding, a score of 2 indicates a thorough understanding. The response shows content-related work executed correctly and completely. 1 for understanding, a score of 1 indicates a partial understanding. Okay? Maybe you forgot to add the 1. So maybe you just left it as, figure 1 would be a 2 by 2, but you forgot to add the 1. So there's definitely understanding there, but you missed a key component. All right? A score of 0 indicates limited or no understanding. So if you don't really write anything, obviously that's going to be a 0. Or if you write, I don't know, something like the area of a triangle, have 1/2 in there, that's not showing me. Down here for the mathematics, a score of 2 indicates a thorough understanding. And sometimes I do check these. Shows an appropriate strategy. Identifies all important elements. Attends to precision. Yes, we want you to be precise. Don't be sloppy. A score of 1 indicates partial. Shows a strategy, but there are some errors. Identifies some of the important parts. And a score of 0 is limited or no understanding of the processes. Okay? All right, so that will be part of that also. Okay? So for now, I'm going to have you work for the rest of this class period on this review. I'd rather you not ask me any questions today. If you want to confer with some of the people next to you, just saying, hey, is this what you got? Do you understand this? But tomorrow, I will answer any and all questions that you have. Okay? This also will be worth some points. Not a lot of points because I will be giving you all the work and the answers tomorrow after school on Canvas. But if you choose to submit it, it will give you points. If you do not wish to submit it, it won't count against you. Okay? Any questions as to what we are doing right now in class? All right. Feel free to get whiteboards if you'd like, get calculators. So we're working on this chapter review. The test will be on paper, just like this. And no, you cannot use this to help you at all. I don't think I've forgotten anything else. All right, so go ahead, get started, and we'll see how you do. Yes? No, that is Miss Bieshke's. So we used the same slides, and it was her birthday, maybe on Monday. Yeah, so mine's October 6th, but I actually won't be here on that day because we have a prime training to attend on that actual day. Yeah, I wish. It's a day off in that it's not teaching, but yeah. Nope, they'll be giving me problems just like I'm giving you guys problems.